In this video, I'm taking you with me on board of the Norröna Ferry to Iceland. I will show you everything I wish I had known before leaving. How to book, where to board with the vehicle, what the cabins look like, the food, life on board, and share all the real tips I would give a friend. Let's go! You might think your adventure in Iceland starts here, when disembarking. Or here, while sailing, or maybe here, when boarding the ferry. But no. This is where everything starts. Here, at the booking. Personally, the first time I entered this webpage, I was a bit confused. So if you're like me, let me walk you through. The first thing to understand is the exact ferry route and where the ports actually are. They recently added the country names next to the port names, and oh my god, what a life changer. The Norröna Ferry will sail from Hirtshals in Denmark to Tórshavn, I hope I pronounced this well, in the Faroe Island, and then it will go to the very eastern tip of Iceland, not to the capital. This ferry, the MS Norröna, is the only one sailing this route. This being said, let's book our trip. If you're going to the Faroes or to Iceland only, pick the left one and then everything is quite straightforward. Fill the form, choose your dates and click next. Now, if you want to do a stopover in the Faroe Islands, pick the middle one. Grab your calendar and a cup of coffee. Select all the ports in the correct order. Denmark first to Faroe, Faroe to Iceland, and then obviously Iceland back to Denmark. And then comes the tricky moment to pick the dates. You have the choice in summer to stay 3 or 7 days in the Faroe Islands. Because the ferry sails back and forth twice a week from Denmark to the Faroes and then once a week to Iceland. Make sure to pick the correct ones. After that, you will have many different cabin options to pick from. You can pick a different one for each trip, and then you can book your meals in advance. In the next chapters, I'm going to show you in detail the different cabins and food I've been trying out on board. Extra tip, go to destination, scroll all the way down and join their newsletter. That's where you're gonna get all the best offers, and sometimes they really have good prices. And if you have a little extra time, have a look at my travel vlog on their webpage. And then, just like that, comes the day to ride to the port and embark. And to be honest, I can't complain. It was all super fast and smooth. I just needed my passport and thank you, here I am, ready to go to the ferry. Okay, cabin key with more cabin key, and I guess we can hang this on my cute new little bike. Oh, even the sun is out. That's so nice. I am looking forward so much. The weather is gonna be amazing. They told me line 1, I guess that's over there. Let's go see the boat. Okay, that's me on line 1. It's always crazy to me to see the amount of things that people transport and need to carry to another place. Like this truck literally has pieces of, I don't know, some construction material. It's crazy for me to think that it's produced here somewhere and now they're gonna send it on a boat to build something there on an island. And now, let's spend 36 hours on board of this, what I'm gonna call extremely luxury ferry, because it's the first time I'm gonna be on a ferry in a room with view. They have a sauna, they have a jacuzzi, they have, or a hot tub, they even have a fitness and a cinema. When they said that, I was like, what? What do you mean a cinema on a boat? This is gonna be crazy. I can't wait to visit this boat and see everything inside. It's gonna be crazy. is it me? How does he do it? How the fuck did he do that? One, okay, cool. Now?
Something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. This goes into the bike.
And then?
And then this goes here.
Yeah, it's too short.
Yeah, I know, but just to figure out how
Yeah.
to, something like this,
And then?
There, and it goes. Like that, yeah?
I just want to see if it works.
Yeah.
Because
Yes, then you like that. Then you tighten up. Tighten very good up. And you shift this around.
you just turn it around and then it's done.
Then it's done. But then you have to tie it like this.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Like this one.
Well, let's hope there is no other bike coming because...
We are too late now.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it's still a lot of free space. Thank you.
Okay.
I will try the other side. Yeah, okay. Fuck. Oh, come on, you can do this. I don't know if this is tight enough.
Never leave home without it.
Where are you going out?
I'm going to the Faroe Islands.
Faroe, okay.
You're going to the Faroes?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now I should say.
Is it here?
Want to take some lift, ma?
Okay. If you have a lift, I'll take the lift. Thank you.
It's more easier for you.
Thanks.
This lift is moving out.
Let's see reception. I have the feeling it's gonna be super nice and luxury.
Doors opening.
Ta-da! Reception. Here we go. Okay, got my cabin key, which I think they actually gave me at the booking outside, but I forgot it somewhere. And I am on floor 7. I'm sweating. 201. 7 to 1. Woohoo! Nice. It's nice. Wow. I never had a cabin. Shit. I never had a cabin with a window. That's amazing luxury. We are in officially home for the next 36 hours or maybe even 37 because we're not gone yet. We have a chair, a working area I'm for sure gonna use a lot. The first thing I'm gonna do is take out my computer. We have an amazing bed, a real bed. We have a bathroom that is quite big for a ferry bathroom. It's really nice. And I was about to go buy water so I don't have to pay for expensive water on board. I asked on their chat on their webpage, and result, all the water from the tap is drinkable because they filter it. Can you imagine? That's probably the most luxury thing you can get on a ferry. Drinkable water from the tap. This is gonna be my #1 best thing about the entire ferry, I think. Even the hot tub is less good than that. And then we have proper closet. Oh, with a mirror. Closet and mirror to put all my shit. This was the cabin I had for my trip from Denmark to the Faroe Islands. Now, let's go see the one I had from Faroe to Iceland. Okay, found it. Let's see. Whoa. That view, what? Okay, that's amazing. I have a coffee machine in the room. That's an upgrade. This entire space was not here in the other one. The working space was kind of similar. Here I have an open wardrobe instead of the closed one. The view is amazing. It's an entire balcony window view. I mean, there's no balcony, but you know what I mean. That's incredible. I was really not expecting so much good weather that I took with me a lot of winter stuff. And they're so unnecessary that I'm just hanging them around me. I feel completely unadapted to such a nice room. Okay. Let's see the bathroom. That's, oh wow. Where's the light? Here. That's a real bathroom. Wow. 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 That's nice. Like, you actually have a proper shower with a glass door. The other one was just a curtain. That's amazing. Oh my god, guys. Oh, this is so nice. But of course, all good things come to an end. Let me show you my third cabin, the one I had from Iceland back to Denmark. And here I am in my cabin for this crossing. This is the 1 or 2 person economical cabin without window. I had a nice window cabin, but because I decided to travel 2 weeks later, it was fully booked, and this boat is fully booked. So it's gonna be interesting at dinner and breakfast to see how full this is, because when I came it was 50% empty. So yeah, I had to give up on my nice window cabin to stay 2 weeks longer in Iceland. I think I don't regret. And this is actually, for what it is, for an economical cabin for 1 person, really big and cozy. Of course, it's less luxurious. I'm not sure if what I miss the most is the window, because I have no notion of time here, or the coffee machine. Maybe the coffee machine. And I'm like, oh, how am I gonna make coffee? Ah, the private coffee machine from the deluxe cabin. What a dream. But wait, if you're on a budget, like really hard budgeting, there is one more option for you. Welcome to the couchette. I didn't sleep here, but they invited me to go have a look and I could take a few videos just for you guys so you could see it. Here you can sleep in your own sleeping bag or rent some sheets from them. and you can take a locker to keep safe all your belongings. So this being said, let's go on the deck and see the fjords one more time. Because I think we are officially leaving. Let's go to the deck and say goodbye to mainland. The 6 moments on the deck you can't miss. Yeah. We are leaving. One, the departure from Denmark. Because for the next 36 hours, the only thing you're gonna see is water. Bye bye mainland. The temperature changed instantly. It got super windy and it's quite fresh-ish. Oh. Not sure I'm gonna see anything at this point, but I just want to try out something else that I've seen on the deck. I just really wanted to see inside. Let's try out. I absolutely don't see shit. I should have tried yesterday. Oh, there are boats there. Let's try the boats. Can you see something in there? You can't. Oh yeah, you can. That's incredible. There's another one here. What is it? Okay, I have no idea what it is. Maybe it's a petrol station, not station, how you call that? A petrol thingy? Or I don't know. You tell me in comments. And while you're sailing towards the north, chasing the sun, number 2 will happen. Your first sunset at sea. The most beautiful one. Don't miss it. And you're not gonna be the only one on the deck. And number 3 will happen the next afternoon, when you're passing by the Shetland Islands. We are passing so close from the Scottish Islands. It's incredible, look at that. We made it! It's 5 in the morning. I think it's kind of turning and parking. I'm not sure what it's gonna do till 7:30, but they announced that we're gonna disembark at 7:30, so I don't know. I guess I still have time. And while it is really beautiful to be in the port of the capital, the best is yet to come. I made it out just on time. We are leaving. I already want to come back. Number 5. You are going to sail through the Faroe Islands and see them from a whole new perspective. Let's the show begin. Wow, look at this. And just like that, you're gonna leave behind the last piece of land. And our number 6 is obviously the arrival in Iceland. But not at the port. The best part starts about 1 hour before, when we enter the fjord. The time spent on the deck is beautiful, but it gets really cold. There are a lot of things to do inside the ferry too. Oh my god. I slept so well. This is so nice. The only thing that could make me go out of bed right now is a coffee. Oh, waking up to a window really makes a difference. Part of killing your eyes with the light, obviously. A view to the water. Let's go for a coffee. Okay, let's go find that coffee. I hope they have espresso. So I'm in deck 7 and I think the food is in 6 or 5. This is not an espresso. Well, I need some water anyways. The morning breakfast is a huge buffet, and I love English breakfast. I can't help it. But they truly have food for all tastes. I will show you how it looks like at lunch. But first, let's go get that real coffee. Okay, this coffee was definitely not it. I really need a real espresso. So let's go to the bar that is, if I'm not wrong, one more step up. One more? Yeah, I'm in the right place. Okay, this is not too much of a labyrinth for me anymore. So let's go to the super nice bar they have and get an actual real espresso from an espresso machine. Hello. I was at the breakfast, but they don't have espresso, so I have to come here. Yes, thank you. Yes. let's find the best spot for this coffee. I guess this one is not too bad. And after a good coffee and a good session of work comes enough work. Let's go for lunch. That's the perfect thing for me when I'm hungry, because you can eat as much as you want. Key, camera, let's go. This door is heavy. Okay, so buffet. Oh, it smells like food. Buffet is on floor 5. This must be the restaurant. So we have this one, and this is another name. Oh no, it's this one. That's the buffet, if I'm not wrong. I think I'm at the right place.
Yeah. Do you have your cabin, please?
Yes. If you're on a tight budget but still hungry, one thing I would recommend you is to take the breakfast and use it more like a brunch, going to eat as late as possible, and then get the buffet dinner at night. But just wait to see what they serve in the other restaurant, because you might get tempted. First cool kind of cooked fish was amazing, and this one, this roll with kind of a green sauce, is absolutely stunning. I have no idea what I'm eating, but this is so good. It's like, it doesn't even taste like fish. It's a bit sweet, and the texture is more like a, I don't know, like a taste of something. Like chicken nugget kind of thing, you know, like soft. I don't know, potato kind of thing, you know, with more squishy, more like seafood. Yeah, it tastes like no, it doesn't taste like. It feels like seafood. Incredible. I have to find out the name of this fish. And then we have those guys, which I have no idea how to eat properly, so I hope nobody's looking at me. So I went for a second plate, and this time I checked the names. So this is herring, the one I loved. And here we have codfish, which is hot. And this is smoked, or I forgot already. But yeah. Full sea vibe today. I might have third plate. Food on board is definitely something.
Have you found anything? Maybe I could help with the choice.
Too many.
Alright.
One salmon, please, and the other one, I think, the beef.
First, thing to drink? Wine, water?
Just a glass of water.
Of course.
Yeah.
Sparkling or still water?
Still. Too much alcohol already.
Well, there is still snaps. So.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So, we've got 3 schnapps, 1 from Iceland, 2 from the Faroe Islands. All of these are aquavits, Icelandic, 37.5% of volume. It's one of the best spirits from Iceland ever made. Have it at 50, it's the strongest aquavit in the world.
Oh my god.
Lives in spot at 38. It is believed to have healing abilities and is the top seller in this restaurant.
Okay,
Your choice, madam.
so 2 from Faroe
Yes.
and 1 from Iceland.
Yes, exactly.
Which one do you recommend?
I would definitely go for the Faroese. The Icelandic is quite common on Iceland, if that's where you're going.
I'm going to both.
To both. All right. So this is easily you can find it in
Okay.
any shop on Iceland.
So
These are a
we
bit more
we have
difficult.
2 left.
Yes. I would definitely try the strongest. It is not often you get a chance of trying something that's number 1 in the world. However, if the 50 is looking a little bit too scary, then the 38 is definitely the truth.
Well, I guess I have to go for a 50 now.
Perfect.
And when am I supposed to drink this? After the food?
A sip before and a sip after. That's what I would suggest.
Okay, and I would do
Thank
that.
you.
Oh my god, thanks. For lunch here, you will get 2 open sandwiches of your choice, and it comes with this crazy strong schnapps. Am I gonna finish it? Not sure. I'm not sure I can finish this.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just as long as you try something, you know. Okay.
It's actually not that strong. It's really like a sweet water taste. If you're a foodie person, the lunch is nice. But the one I truly recommend is the dinner. 3-course menu.
Bread person, but
Oh my god. Just absolutely
I don't know why they're getting
delicious.
into the mood.
Look at that.
It's like butter, but with something inside. I'm gonna ask what it is. What was the name of this?
Tarragon.
It's butter
Yes.
with.
Tarragon. Like the one you use in Bearnaise sauce. The herb in the Bearnaise sauce.
I have to Google it, but it's like a veggie or it's like a herb. Okay,
I think.
nice. Thank you.
No problem. And then your first course. Some
Nice.
cured scallops, some smoked cheese, a bit of green oil, some peas, and then you get that.
So I have to find it. Okay.
Enjoy.
Nice. Thank you.
No problem.
That was nice. Oh my god, this is amazing. I'm eating like a pig. This is amazing.
And you might get lucky like me and have really smooth sailing. But don't forget that even in summer the sea might get rough. If you tend to get sick, come prepared. Mistake number 2. The Faroe Islands are not part of the European Union and not part of the Schengen Union. So you might need your passport and even a visa to come visit. check your documents. Number 3, don't take dozens of water bottles with you. Water on board is drinkable. Number 4, book in advance. For real, it really gets full. Also, let's be honest, it's not a cheap trip. Check their offers. They often have very good deals.
Cell phone data? Welcome to the UK?
Number 5, time can get really long without connection. I do recommend you get a Wi-Fi package because there will be almost no cell phone data during the entire trip. Unfortunately, it's not free. Number 6, pack clothes for all 4 seasons because believe me, you're gonna need your bikini, your t-shirt and your flea hoodie all in one day. And number 7, don't forget that you will have 3 time zone changes in summer between Denmark, Faroe and Iceland. Time on board is always Faroe, but make sure you go to boarding at the right local time. Not like me.
Machine game. The playroom. I'm not gonna play. I have no idea how it works. But I feel like in an American casino. This one looks nice. It really looks a typical old school vintage thing. And now let's go to reception because they are waiting for me with something to experience the next and coolest thing on this boat.
No worries. So we usually give this one the sleeper and then the kimono.
And here we are. Mine is the number 3, the best one with the view. This is amazing. It is super hot, and fun fact, it's actually seawater and it's heated up by the engines of the boat. So from an eco-friendly point of view, this is probably the best you can do. It's water from here and this heat that is anyways created by the engines taking us to Iceland. It's actually smoky. And I just received. Yes, it's 10 AM. Don't ask. Let's try if we can open it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna miss this once I'm in Iceland. If I convinced you and now you too want to enjoy the hot tub when you take the ferry, you can go to reception at any time, choose your time, your favorite hot tub.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this bottle. It's an entire bottle just for me. I need to find friends. So if you have the choice, pick the hot tub number 3. It's the best one. It's definitely the best one. And now, since we're at it, what about going to the sauna? Ooh, here we go. If I find it, fitness deck 1. I think it's one more. This is deck 2. So deck 1, and we're gonna go to find the sauna. and the pool. And then later I'm gonna come for fitness.
The fitness is really busy, so I cannot really film it, but I hope you got the idea of it.
So obviously it's hot. I'm not gonna take you with me in there, so see you later. Let's do this as it's supposed to be. I'm gonna go to the pool and maybe I'm gonna jump in the cold tubs. What do you call them? Like the ice tubs? But I hear a lot of kids, so probably I'm not gonna be allowed to film that. See you later. Next step is gonna be have a shower, and then I wanna go work in the library. They have a library with a lot of books actually. People sitting there reading, having coffee. That's definitely where I'm gonna spend the rest of the afternoon. Quiet privacy. And since they have Wi-Fi on board, it's really cool because you can use Google and WhatsApp and everything. So you actually really can get some work done. Let's start planning the trip.
And fast, because I am arriving in Iceland, about to start my next epic adventure. If you enjoyed this video, you can gift me a like and don't forget to subscribe to see the next episode. See you in the next one.